Well, good morning, Warriors. My name is Mr. Burns, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about some of the transportation and traffic changes that are happening in and around the school this year. So whether you're a new student or a returning student, this is pretty important information. First of all, you probably know that the LRT is not ready to go yet, which is disappointing for all of us. And you may also be aware that ETS is canceling the school special buses right away after the long weekend. So starting on Tuesday, September 6th, you'll have to contend with a bit of a different route to get home or get to school if you are in fact taking the bus. I also want to highlight some changes to some of our parking areas and some of the places where students can be dropped off and where an acceptable place to park is. So we'll take a look at that, and then I'll take you on a bit of a virtual walk to the Davies station and back to show you the fastest way to get there. Let's go. So right now you're looking at the overhead view of WP Wagner School and the surrounding area. Of course, the school is on the left, that's where we are. And then on the right side of the map, you'll see the Davies Transit Centre and 75th Street in that area. So first thing to keep in mind for those of you who are driving is immediately south of the school building is the main parking lot. That parking lot is only for either staff or for students who have applied for and paid for a parking stall for the year. Please keep in mind that the deadline, if you wish to do so, is Tuesday, September 6th, and you can do that through wagnerconnect.ca. Otherwise, you should not be parking in that parking lot, and eventually you'll be towed if you're parking in someone else's spot. So please keep that in mind. Next thing is there's a lot of construction in the area right now. So as you take a look at this little red path that appears on the map, that's the way through 80th Street, through the industrial area, which is one of the ways you can get to the Davies Transit Centre. But the issue there right now is that the sidewalks have not yet been properly completed, and it's kind of a big mess, to be honest. So that's not an area you're going to want to be walking through right now. And so for that reason, in order to take the bus from the Davies Transit Centre, which is where all the buses that previously came to the school are going to be going now, you should be walking along Wagner Road. So it's actually very easy to get there. You turn left outside the school building and you just follow Wagner Road all the way underneath the LRT causeway, and there's one traffic light you have to contend with at Wagner Road and Davies Road. You can cross that intersection and make your way to the transit centre. It's pretty straightforward. How straightforward? Well, let's go for a walk. So let's say it's morning and you've arrived at the Davies Transit Centre. Please be aware that your bus stop could be all over the place, and they're probably going to make a lot of changes in the first couple of weeks, and that's fine. Key thing, just follow the elevated causeway, just all the way up to Wagner Road. And please note that once they finish the repairs on the LRT pillars, you'll be able to cross this crosswalk in both directions. For now, you got to only go one way. It's pretty obvious where it is. Don't forget to push the button, though, or else some of the walk lights won't turn on. And from then, all you got to do is just follow the path along Wagner Road, and it'll take you straight to the school. Now, along this section of the road, just bear in mind that it's quite exposed, and it's going to be about a 6-minute walk or so. And so consider that when the weather gets cold or rainy, that more importantly than ever, you've got to dress for the weather. And here we go. Door number 2 is the closest door, and in we go.